Hello, welcome to Matt Wonders, and this time around, I'm not in Hertfordshire, I'm actually in Croatia. In fact, I'm in my hotel room in Croatia, and I'm so impressed with the hotel room and how much I paid for it. So here's a quick look at the hotel room. So I'm of course here with my family. You can see there's my bed, and there's a bathroom here with all the bathrobes and what have you. There's a toilet in there. I'm sure you don't want to see that. But the best thing about this hotel room is what's out here. So I'm in Croatia, as I mentioned, and we're looking over the Adriatic Sea. There it is. Okay, I'm in Zadar at the moment, which is one of the towns in Croatia, and I've come to see the musical, it's called the harmonica, is that right? Organ, sorry, it's called the organ. I've been corrected. It's which produces sound when the wave hits a certain hole, shall we say, on the ground. You'll see what I mean in a minute, but I think it's a quite popular tourist destination anyway. But here's a quick pan of Zadar. I'm here at Zadar. This is quite a popular location. Here you can see the famous solar lighting scheme. So basically this thing collects solar energy during the day. In the evening it becomes a light show, and you'll be able to see this in the evening. Hopefully if I'm around I'll show you guys. But look at the view here. It's absolutely a few yards from the solar place, which is there. We're here, and I don't know if you can hear this. The wind is terrible here, but this is the organ. These are the holes here. As the waves crash in, you can hear the sound. This is so clear and turquoise, and it's everywhere in Croatia the same. And you saw some other places earlier on today, and now you're seeing some more. And up ahead is what looks like a symbolic lighthouse, and the sun is absolutely beaming it down, but it's not very warm. In fact, the wind is quite chilly. If you're not walking under the sun directly, then you probably find it a bit cold. But as you can see, I've got my jumper on, my fleece on. A few meters away from the organ, Zadar organ, and from the light I showed you earlier, is this place. This is Church of Donatus, and you also see other areas such as Church of Saint Anastasia and so on. And this used to be the forum, the Roman Forum. As you can see, there's some ancient ruins here. This is where the Romans would come back in the Roman days, and every city had one of these, by the way. And here, where they have meetings, events, social events and so on in history, and it seems to be preserved somewhat. But of course here you see the bits that weren't able to be saved, and then you can have a good look from here. So it's a Sunday today, so there's lots of families, the young kids, as you can hear, and everyone seems to be friendly. There's lots of cafes and ice creams, restaurants available, and yeah, it seems fantastic. Okay. And after you've seen these churches, if you want to have a something to drink or something to eat. There's plenty of spaces here. Lots of chairs. You've seen the church earlier. And back to me. And if you want to see a Croatian do a rendition of Killing Me Softly, here we are. We're now walking behind the scenes in Zadar. You can see there's a lovely restaurant here. We thought we were thinking it costs around £6-7 for a glass of wine.
Oh my god, Matt.
But in fact, it was €2. So incredible value. My kids are making fun of me for making YouTube videos. See a square in the middle. And that's the back of the church we saw earlier. And the pavements you see here, it's made of old rocks. So yeah, interesting. Some of the shops here, souvenir shop, looks quite posh to be a souvenir shop. But there you are, with a random ATM machine. And the building here, as you can see, classic Croatian building. Realize it, but we can actually go in. So let's have a quick look at how it looks from the inside. Oh, watch the steps, guys. There's a passage here. Okay. Oh, no cameras. Not allowed to video. This church bell still rings strong here, as you can hear, echoing the streets of Zadar. I think this place is closed on Sundays, but the food here looks super interesting. It's a grill, you can get Balkan hot, whatever that says. Pretty nice. And just across from there is this souvenir shop. Again, more of the back streets of Zadar. So look here.
Mom, there's literally only.
I'm not sure what these things are, but they look super interesting. I mean, what is that? Mango. Apparently. Okay. If anybody knows what that is, please comment in the description below.
How do you explain this?
Sorry. Some really interesting looking things here, as well as some baby clothes randomly. Ducks with shoes. Not sure the relevance of that, I'm afraid. Some sea sponges here. And some scented candles. Oh, sorry. To keep yourself warm. Hello, how are you? This is actual flame, yes?
Yep.
Nice, okay. Thank you. What's the restaurant called?
Porporella.
Porporella, okay.
Yes.
And what sort of food do you serve? What's like a traditional food for Croatians?
Black risotto with sepia.
Oh wow! What's in it?
Sepia, it's between octopus and calamari. It's in the family of near close to octopus.
Wow. Okay.
And this is very old tradition.
Really?
You
Is it the ink of the octopus? You know the ink?
No,
No, it's not the
the
this-
hands.
Ah, okay.
Then it's
Yeah,
slice
yeah.
made, cooked. It's
Yeah.
a procedure.
But
Okay.
what gives it the black color?
Sepia
Okay.
have in the stomach.
Yeah, the ink.
Yes, she had a black, let's say some juice.
Yes,
when
yes.
the predator attacked her,
Yeah.
she released the black
Yes.
and escaped.
Yes.
Because of that, it's a black sepia.
And how does it taste? Is it quite strong, or is it?
You need to try it. It's delicious.
Okay. I'll definitely
You
come
have
back.
also lamb chop.
Okay.
This is 8 hours slow cook.
Oh wow! Really? Fantastic.
I-
Is that the traditional way of cooking? 8 hours.
This is old. This is named pasticada. This is very old tradition.
Okay.
It's a lot of them, but you cannot put it all in.
You're going to be famous. Thank you. What's your name?
Thomas.
Thomas, thank you very much. It sounds delicious. So yeah, you never know. We'll try some later. I'm in Shop Selena, and the ladies offered me. What is this? Sorry.
Maraschino cherry liquor.
Maraschino. Okay.
For you? For you, ladies?
Okay. Let's try.
It's made of cherries that grow just in this area.
Oh wow, that is strong but good.
It's 28%.
Oh sorry. Ah. That's pretty good.
For you?
She was a very good saleswoman in that shop. So not only did I buy the bottle that I tried, which was what was it? The original bottle. But I also bought this. Let me show them. So this is a coffee drink. It's a bit like Tia Maria, but a little bit stronger, of course, being Croatian. And the original drink I tried, which is sour grapes or sour cherry, sour cherry liquor. Strong stuff, but nice. A little bit on the sweet side, but still nice. And I think she did a great job. And the shop, I did mention the name to you of the shop, but it's here in this corner. Let's just go there quickly. It's what I filmed originally. There you go. Here's a window. And there it is. Okay, guys, I'm gonna drink some more and tell you how it feels in a while. So if I'm slurring my words,
we're approaching a village called Petrkane, and you can see on the right here they're trying to preserve some olive trees, and straight ahead there seems to be a reclama or an advertisement for some local wine. This you can see on the right there, the preserved olive trees. With the diggers, they're planting these olive trees and protecting them. That's why they look like they're okay. And this is some local houses you can see, and here as well up ahead. Okay, and you can see the sea just between the houses at a distance. And yeah, there's some locals here. Maybe they're not. I can't show. But here is the sea where our balcony was overlooking this morning when I showed you the first time around. And here we are back there again, where the sea is. And now you can see some boats. You can see some beautiful scenery here. And on the right here, you can see some of the hotels.
Proceed to the route.
Some buildings and so on. But anyway, I'll catch up with you.
saw the ready. I love the look of this. I mean, it looks absolutely fantastic on the video and in real life. And I don't know where that car's from, but anyway, there you go. There's some people you can see. There's the entrance just there. Just see it, just there. I'll show you a closer view. Here we are at the entrance. Hello. Here is Hotel Pilia, I believe it's called. Hello. Hello. And here we are, and if I turn right, there's a reception. And quite nice looking, it's quite fancy. Okay. We'll call a lift. And back to the room, I can show you some other bits, like the swimming pool or some other areas, which I think is great, by the way. Fantastic here. For some massage. Hello. And if you go down, you can actually get to the swimming pool. And I'm going to film a bit later on in there and show how it is under the water. Up ahead, you can see the mountains. The locals call it the Vaganski, which is there. And in contrast, you see on the left here, you see a village or a town in Croatia, in the Zadar region. And there's some sheep for some good measure. Okay, let's see where this trip takes us. Look at this view, ladies and gents. You can see the ocean just coming into the land, and as I mentioned yesterday about the turquoise sea, how beautiful is that? I hope you can get this on the camera, but in real life this looks amazing. Guys, we've come to the island of Vir, and the beach is right next to the road, and I'm not sure where exactly we're going here, but it's incredible here. The view, the sound, everything is incredible. Just have a look at that. We're actually driving ahead, and you can see up ahead there's some mountains. It looks absolutely stunning. Right, guys, it's super windy here. Let's see. It's super windy here. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's definitely worth the view. This view with the mountains just there. You can't really see it on the camera, but it's absolutely fantastic here. And as you can see, we're heading into a little covey area to expose some more of this coastline. And I've showed you some coastline, but it looks even better here. The ground is, I'm not sure what these are, but they're sharp and jagged, and there's a huge drop just there. And as we walk through this little area, oh, look at that view. That is fantastic. You guys cannot see this unless you come to Vir, V-I-R, Croatia. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Right, guys, this view is spectacular. So we've just come from this bit here, we just came through, and you saw the view from there. There's where our cars parked, and look at the mountains. Oh, it's stunning, absolutely stunning. Okay, I can't show you any more than what you're seeing here, but in real life. Leaving Vir, or actually we're looking for another bar called the Copacabana Bar, and we're heading through Vir, which is in Croatia, as I said, and I just wanted to see some of the sights here in this place. It's quite unusual, quite nice. It feels like a completely foreign, away from Europe. It doesn't feel like Europe here. It's so exotic, and the weather, although it's cold, it's actually sunny, and with the contrasting colours you can see on the houses, and this blue turquoise sea you see on your left there, it makes it such an amazing place to visit. And if you're in Vir, make sure you come to the Copacabana, which is here. It's actually shut right now, but I'm sure, just like many places in or around Croatian beach towns, it'll be open during the summer months. So we're in April now, which is spring, but I just wanted to show you the scenery here, which is spectacular. What a view, and so calm. Let's go and explore why this place is actually closed, shall we? So from what I understand, this is a very, I mean, it looks completely run down, to be honest. I think this is actually closed, which is a shame, because here would have been a fantastic location for us. And there's a nice truck coming along, In the summer, I'm sure this is very busy. And over there you can see some new hotels, buildings and so on, to cater for the tourist industry. And Croatian sea, Croatian water, however you want to define it, it is stunning. And let me show you what I mean. How clean is that water? It is stunningly clean. There's not a single trash, no rubbish, nothing in sight. And it looks like they're rebuilding this, repurposing this, whatever. I'm going to try to find another place I can show you in Vir. I'm beginning to like Vir, as you can probably tell. Taking a detour into some villages. I don't know where we're going, but I just want to show you some of the classical houses here in Croatian villages. I think we're in Potoka, but I'm not sure. Some constructions works going on my left, and some nice houses on my right. A real mix of new and old, new and classic. On the right there,
sign, turn left onto Ulica Ivana Pavla Drugoga.
Classic building on the. Wow, okay. This is all the roads in the villages tend to be like this, fairly narrow. Just parked up to have something to eat, and as usual, I thought I'll show you where we are. So we're here, and the restaurant is called Moretta. It was actually recommended to us by a restaurant that was actually only open for dinner or lunch during the lunch hour, which is 12 to 1, which I think is quite usual around here, for them to be open for just 1 hour and serve lunch. I'm not quite sure what the reason is. However, this is a restaurant here. It's called Morette, as you can probably see from the sign above. And as you can see down there is a marina, fantastic looking marina with all the boats. And just down the steps from Moretti. Moretti is just up there, as I said. You can just about see the garden, and you come to this place. What a surprise! We just randomly stopped here. It was recommended to us by somebody, and what a place this is turning out to be. Look at all the boats here. Wow. Fantastic. And the big ones over there. Okay, let's see what the food's like. Okay, we're inside Moretta.
Yeah.
What's your name, by the way?
Gorgo.
Gorgo, you're from Nepal?
Yeah.
Ah, I can tell from the name.
You know that I'm from Nepal.
Your name, Gorgo?
Gorgo, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm Sunjit.
Sanjit,
Sunjit.
okay.
They call me Gorgo here.
And how long have you been here in Croatia?
It's going to be 3 years, I think.
Oh wow, okay.
It's too long.
It's what, too long?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you like it? Do you like it or?
It's good.
Yeah?
Nice place, great people.
Yeah, people are really
I'm
nice.
happy, yeah.
Everyone I spoke to is really friendly. Yeah.
And you're from?
I'm originally from India, as you know, from my face, but I was born in the UK. Yeah.
So here for
just for a holiday, yeah, for 1 week. Yeah.
And how, do you like here?
Sorry?
Do you like here or?
Love it. I've been to Zagreb and other places, but never to Zadar, so it's the first time.
So enjoy your time here.
Thank you. There you go. You always meet someone from a different part of the world. Can I please? Yeah, please. Yeah, absolutely. Here's a seating area overlooking the marina. Fantastic. Look at this. Hey, I can get used to this. I can get used to this life. Huh? Fantastic. And of course, I don't know if you can see it, but over there, the mountain ranges. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what the food is.
The food is here. I've ordered sausage,
chips and what seems to be mustard. We've got some kebabs. And we've got some schnitzel. And we have some sea bass. And this salad is absolutely amazing. The feta cheese in here is unbelievable. And complimentary bread. We've now come to wine country. So, as you can maybe see in the distance there, and more close up here, this is a vineyard. We just found it by chance. In fact, you can see the hotel, our hotel, from there. There's our hotel there. And we would normally drive through this village, like so, and go to a hotel right at the tip. But we just, as we were coming down here, we just saw this vineyard and thought, let's explore. Now, if you look at the grapes, the wine, it's not actually taken. There's no leaves. There's no. I'm not sure if it's because it's still early days for this year. I'm not sure, but let's go and see. This is it says wine tasting here, so hopefully we get to taste some wine, and I'll show you some of the wines that they produce here. Look at the sea. Look at the sea over there. This wine must be delicious. These grapes must grow fantastically well up here in these small hills overlooking the sea and the village and the air, fresh, beautiful air here on the hills. And here's the name. So those of you who want to come here, there you go. I'm not going to make an attempt to pronounce this, but that's the name of this vineyard, and it's a nice entrance to go in. Now, some of the places we've been to already, I hope this place is open and I can show you what it looks like inside a Croatian winery. It seems April isn't the season to try all this, because guess what? It's closed. But let me show you around anyway. So here, I would imagine the entrance, you come down here, so this is where it takes you, and you've got what looks like a restaurant there, and then here, I suppose this is where you start your journey, your tour. Some big bottles of wine there, and this is where they would make the food. You can see some grills, some barbecues will be prepared here, grills, and that's a restaurant. You can just about see in there, overlooking this lovely garden area. In the summer months, this must be fantastic. It must be awesome here. But unfortunately for me, it's closed. There you go. Okay, we're gonna carry on our journey of Croatia. See what other places we can find. But have a look at the scenery.